creativity can enhance treatment because it's about somebody taking ownership of their healing, of their recovery.
Mentally, it's done everybody good.
This group has lifted my spirits.
With creativity, it instills in people the I can't to I can.
It's such good fun because you're learning to do things that you've not learned before.
It's over a kind of shared passion, people really connect with each other.
I just feel so lifted. I find a lot of joy in it.
Within us there lies inherent creative potential, whether it be through dance, whether it be through drawing, painting, whether it be through singing, whether it be through sport. We all have creativity within us, and Creative Minds is about releasing that creative potential to support people's recovery.
The Live Arts Café is a really informal, relaxed social evening where people come along and they explore their own creativity. Service users from various services around Barnsley were saying that they wanted to be able to socialise in a really safe and sort of friendly and relaxed way. People are inspired when they come, they try new things, they find that they've got hidden talents. You see people moving forward in terms of where they're going in their lives, and you see people connecting. Quite often people are quite lonely, quite isolated, and over a kind of shared passion people really connect with each other.
I was very socially isolated. I spent 90% of my time indoors, but now it's given me a sense of purpose and direction.
I just love it, and I look forward to it every week. I think it's great. When I've come away from here, I can't wait till next Wednesday.
It gives you a reason to want to go on.
It's the reason I get out of bed in the morning. It's just great to see people start to shine and find that they've got a reason for living, really.
Creative Minds is really, really innovative in that it allows people to think outside the box. It allows and supports people to do things differently. It's non-judgmental. People aren't going to say, no, you've done that wrong, or right, your time's up, you've got to go off and do something else. This is about embracing something that you're good at, supporting somebody in doing it, and allowing people to express themselves in a way that they may not have necessarily expressed themselves before, without fear of being judged. And I think that's a really important thing, because that's what gives people the hope and the esteem to carry on, and it gives them the confidence to try different things as well.
The Barnsley Camps participation group was set up with the intention of getting a small group of service users to get involved and work creatively with us to help us improve their service.
I think the aim of it was to engage all the young people in doing something creative, to give them an outlet for their own self-expression. It ranged from doing dance, music, poetry, and then in the end it ended up being a mixture of everything within a film, because they decided that's what they wanted to do.
I had ADHD and I had behaviour problems. I got to meet new friends because I've not got really many friends, and I got to know new friends by coming to QDOS.
I ran to a Spot of Bother with Facebook and Ask FM. The creative sessions made me feel safe and secure, and they made me feel like people cared.
Creativity is a really powerful thing because it actually unlocks people's self-expression and gives them a vehicle to explore different things that have happened to them in their lives. And I think these kind of projects are really, really important to promote the value of that.
It really, really inspires me. I see these people are people, and they should be living well in their own community. And I really do feel that Creative Minds is the sort of like platform that allows them and enables them to do that.
Theratots is a 5-week therapy programme for children with complex postural needs. The age ranges from approximately 6 months up to 2.5 years. The sorts of children that we see have got complex physical needs. We see it as a therapy playgroup. We get our therapy within the session, but in a fun, interactive environment.
The group's a very new group, and it's very innovative in that we realised that we've got lots of babies with complex needs, and it gave us a way of giving lots of information very quickly, as opposed to when they're in their own home. We have to do that over a long period of time. Being able to access a fund like Creative Minds meant we can bring more materials into the group, more activities, more sensory experiences for the children.
We brought my grandson Isaac along to Theratots because he was stiff with movements, he wasn't able to sit up unaided. We've had plenty of checks with the consultant, and now they think it's cerebral palsy. It's brought him on massively with interacting with other children, with interacting with other people. I think it's also helped Mum and me with a sense of you're not on your own.
What Creative Minds does is to create the partnerships within our local community that enhance our service offer going forward. So if the mission of our organisation is to enable people to realise their potential and to live well in their communities, Creative Minds supports just that.
We created Sticks and Stones in partnership with the Creative Minds team as we wanted to create awareness around HIV. The concept of the Sticks and Stones programme was to take it further. In some way, shape or form, all of us have experienced stigma and discrimination at some time within our lives. So we wanted to say, what does that look like?
We really looked at lots of different types of experiences and tried to take that in and then channel it through what we created in the groups and with people.
A lot of the words weren't very nice, but again, you know, if we're not talking about it, if we can't see what the words and the impacts of the words that we have on people, then we're not able to move on and deal with it.
Sticks and stones may break my bones.
It's been really pivotal to have Creative Minds support. In telling the stories, I think we hopefully impacted the attitudes of some of the people that came to the installation. And it was also, I suppose, quite therapeutic for people to share those experiences together.
I believe that through any process of recovery or journey that somebody's going through with their health, creativity can enhance treatment because it's about somebody taking ownership of their healing, of their recovery.
The Cameo Choir can lift people and make them happy and have an enjoyable time. We applied for funding to Creative Minds through Worsbrook Common Community Association. Quite a few of us are widows, and it's very lonely being a widow. And it's just an outing, you know, it mentally lifts you up.
I'd just lost my husband a few weeks before, and I needed something to lift my spirits. And this group has lifted my spirits. It's given me a bit more confidence, and I find a lot of joy in it.
To be able to stand up and sing as a group just gives me so much pleasure. I love it.
I've suffered with depression for 8 years and I kept locking my son away in house. I was self-harming and taking overdose and trying to end my own life. And since coming here, wow, I've got a smile on my face again. Love it. I just love it. Every part of it. I just love singing. It's always been my dream. It's made a huge difference to my life because I'm not self-harming anymore. I'm not taking overdoses. I'm not trying to harm my son. And it's just made me feel a lot happier.
Thank you.